Hello Internet, welcome back to another episode of Pokemon Colosseum. In the last time, I went to Team Snag'em's hideout and captured Bayleaf, and this time we have another email. Trouble in Under? Hi Big Guy, we've been hearing about Shadow Pokemon from people visiting the Under from Pyrite. A lot of visitors have seen the Shadow Pokemon. Net in the Under should have more information for you. Well, we're already in Pyrite, but I'd rather go through the entrance where I don't have to fight a lady. I don't know why I had to go all around the map. From Pyrite, there's no motorbike sequence to get here, which just feels like a ripoff. I'll see you guys at Net's house. So you may have realized we never did get the L-Disc. We'll actually be getting that pretty soon. That is a post-game exclusive item, which is unfortunate. Excuse me. I think that's Purr? Okay, get out of my way, Shroomish. Oh, Wes! Did you go to Cypher's headquarters? Are both of you okay? We're fine. I'm so glad that's my hero. You're so inspiring. I'm like 16. Nothing in here. I just keep seeing sparkles all over, and it's probably just my eyes. This appears to be Net's PC. Thank you, game. Oh, hi, Wes. I think there's been a sneaky trainer in the Under lately. There's a guy in front of the junk shop named Gurks. He apparently saw the Shadow Pokemon in battle. The quickest way to find out is to ask Gurks himself. Wes, can you check it out? I can. And will. Always and forever. Huh? What's that? You wanted to know about a Shadow Pokemon that I battled? How about we battle first? If you win, I'll happily tell you about that Shadow Pokemon's trainer. Oh, right. Gurks. This is actually our first time having a battle out here other than against Cypher Peons, so... Oh wait, never mind. We fought this guy before. He had a Magikarp and a Feebas then, now he has double Wailord. That's kind of intimidating. And let me guess. Yep, they're both almost level 60. Okay, that's no good. The best is going to get switched out right away for Surgelight. And Midnight is going to start poisoning them. If you ever see a poisoned Wailord, like toxic poison, where the amount of HP that gets drained every turn is exponential, it can be so funny to watch. We're probably not going to get to see it that... Okay, drop my controller. We're probably not going to get to see it that intensely, because I feel like Surgelight will have a pretty easy time with these, assuming that Hydro Pump doesn't do a ton of damage. It always looks like it's going to do more than it does when it comes from a Wailord, just because of how huge it is. Okay, maybe the one that used Amnesia will go down less quickly. Wailord already has pretty good special defense. Thunderbolt on the poisoned one, and then Toxic on the one that just used Amnesia. Because Toxic always takes down Pokemon in at least 8 turns. Because after 8 turns, the value goes up to 100%. Yeah, as you can see, Thunderbolt made real short work of that Wailord. Water Spout. Oh no. Water Spout does a lot more damage if the user has full health. Never mind? Maybe it's if the user's at low health? Because that didn't do a lot of damage at all. Okay. Okay, Pokemon. Thunderbolt and Confuse Ray. Umbreon, you exist only for status conditions and bite and return. So I guess you exist for all of your moves. And for being a cool-looking Pokemon. Yeah, that Amnesia didn't do a lot to help that Wailord at all. I recommend if you can ever like find a situation where you can see a poisoned Wailord just die from poison, like exclusively from poison, It's the funniest thing in the world to me. Same goes for Blissey. Nothing worked at all. Alright, I promised that I'd tell you about that shadow Pokemon. Trainer was this guy named Bluno in a flashy blue outfit. He had a shadow Croconaw with him. Croconaw. Rui, you are hopeless. Let's head to the Shadow Pokemon Lab. Another email. It appears that as if criminals are gathering at the Shadow Pokemon Lab again. There's more. People have seen a Cypher peon in a gaudy blue outfit with a Shadow Croconaw. I wonder what's up. It's not really a question what's up. We're already here anyway. Shadow Pokemon Lab. It's the same dungeon, although there's no more screeching siren. But we have to get back to the room Justy was in. So I will show you guys me catching Ariados, unfortunately. And, yeah, that's it. Alright, here's the Ariados. I honestly forgot where it was, so this was just complete luck that I found it. I'm probably gonna cut out, like, the rest of the battle after I catch it. Because, this is the only unique part of the battle, is that he still has a Shadow Pokemon, and it's still level 43. So it's completely underleveled to the rest of his team, meaning the only challenging part of the battle is going to be not killing it, because I want to kill it, believe me. Oh my god, he might just kill it here. If this Earthquake kills it, I am going to be upset. Like, unreasonably upset. Okay, nothing to midnight. That's reasonable. Oh, thank god! Oh god, okay, we better catch it in the first ball, because that, actually it might, okay. I forgot if it had already attacked or not. I thought it might use Shadow Rush. We're going to use it in that ball to get the highest possible odds of catching it. God, I hate this, I just hate this Pokemon. What a terrible Pokemon. I still don't regret choosing to knock it out. Surely you didn't think I forgot. Nope. I can never forget her. Can never forget this just wonderful person. This wonderful person who I allowed to defeat me in battle just so I could get a second chance at catching that Vibrava that was so cruelly taken from me by my own Umbreon. But this time things are gonna be different. That Vibrava's mine. Hey Vibrava. I know it sounds like I'm upset with you, but Vibrava, the truth is, I have nothing against you. I have nothing against Umbreon. The only person I have anything against is your trainer. Because your trainer is the reason you exist in the first place, and you know what? I'm gonna keep throwing Pokeballs at you until you're caught. I'm not even going to try to attack you. Because I know if I try to attack you, it's a fool's errand. You know what? That's fine, Vibrava. Take your time. You were gonna be like my best friend, Vibrava. We were gonna be best friends. We were gonna do everything together. And instead, things turned out differently. I had to have a different friend. And there's nothing wrong with Accumula. But Vibrava, you failed to understand the opportunity you've missed out on because of Umbreon. I don't know why I'm saying that like it's your fault. It's definitely not. But it's not Umbreon's fault either. Umbreon doesn't have the ability to predict RNG, unfortunately. If Umbreon did have the ability to predict RNG, then I wouldn't have used Bite on you in that fateful moment where it got a critical hit and knocked you out. That's not something you deserved, Vibrava. Thank you for being in my party so I can finally stop talking. Now, I'm not gonna lie to you guys. Revenge felt fantastic. I'm glad I got it. I'm glad that lady has now ceased to exist entirely. The data's not here either. How are we supposed to make more shadow Pokemon with it? What? How do you sneak up on me like that? Huh? Don't I know you from somewhere? Like at the mayor's home in Fennec? You've been spoiling Cypher's plans all over, haven't you? You're not going to mess my plan up. Alright, Bluno. So, Rosso and Verde both take their names from Italian. They are specifically green and red in Italian. Bluno sort of does. So blue, B-L-U, is blue in Italian. But they added the no, probably because blue on its own without an E doesn't work for a name or something? I don't understand that reasoning because this game doesn't use names anyway. It has like the loosest concept of what a name is, other than for Rosso, because that could be a name, I guess, and Wes. I guess Rui might be a name somewhere, but other than that, Wes and Rosso are really the only normal names. I guess you could argue for Venus, but, like, that's still only 3 out of, like, 100,000 people in the entire country of this game. Anyway, though, Croconaw, as a Pokemon, is probably the second best choice in the game. I'd argue it's only second best because Quagsire is a better choice for water, and there aren't really any better choices for fire when it comes to Quilava. Croconaw's main thing is that it is a mixed attacker with decent enough defensive stats. And it gets some pretty good type coverage too. Croconaw does get Earthquake like Quagsire, the only difference is it doesn't get same type attack bonus. And when I say it's a mixed attacker, I'm talking more about its evolution. So don't take that as me trying to say Croconaw is fantastic. It's only level 30 at this point, so it's pretty weak compared to everything else we've seen on our adventure, but if you are still looking for a water-type Pokemon in the post-game, when the rest of your team, if you still don't have a 6th team member, is probably around level 65, I mean, you could do much worse than Croconaw, except not really. You can't do much worse than Croconaw because there aren't that many Shadow Water-type Pokemon. I guess the worst thing you could have after Croconaw would be Remoraid. And even that's not that bad, it's lower leveled when you catch it than Croconaw. But yeah, other than that, Croconaw's fine. It's nothing fantastic, but it's not bad at all. Alright. Let's see if we can get it. 1, 2... Okay. Croconaw's not going down as easily as Bayleaf did. There goes Searchlight. That's fine. All I needed Searchlight for was to paralyze it. As you can see, the rest of Bluno's team is like level 62 and up, so my Pokemon are finally at the point where they're lower leveled than bosses again. Bluno's barely a boss. His trainer class is still Cypher Peon, but he's like a returning character who looked cool from the beginning of the game. So even if he's just a generic trainer, that should still count for something, I think. Okay, Shadow Rush from Croconaw again. It seems to be doing a good job of weakening itself, which is helpful to me. I'm not going to do the Master Ball glitch because I want to get rid of that muck, and I'm going to use a Nest Ball on Umbreon's turn. Okay, only one shake that time. Croconaw, you don't need to put up such a fight, my friend. I'm just trying to catch you. I'm trying to save you. That's the thing here, okay? You think I'm just trying to steal you from your trainer, but like you don't like your trainer. You don't really even have emotions at this point. You don't know what your nature is until you're like almost ready to be purified fully. So I appreciate it if you'd stop like making me humanize you, because not only are you a fictional creature, but also you're a fictional creature whose mind has been like it's completely under the control of Cypher. So yeah, just all in all, my message to you is stop it. Okay, I'll cut out the rest of the battle because it's just Camerupt and Muck left. I have to admit, it's actually super nice that Umbreon takes almost no damage from Earthquake. At least when it comes to Altaria. Might do a little more from Lada. Ah! There goes my hope of becoming an admin! An admin under who? Evis was arrested, dude. Oh, and he just disappears. That was anticlimactic. At least Verde had some words after being defeated. Well, with that, that's the entirety of the Shadow Pokemon lab cleared out again. Not the entirety, I didn't fight everybody, I only got the Shadow Pokemon that I was already missing in the first place, but it seems like a pretty good place to end off an episode. Now, doesn't it? Email. Receive photos. Net from the under. Wes, did you know your PDA can receive not only email, it can also accept digital photos. I'll send one as a test. I hope it reaches you. Did you know that this is the only time they're going to use this mechanic? That's not true. They will use it a couple more times, but that's the first time they used it, and it's in the post-game. Anyway. It's a little frustrating. Back to Mount Battle. Oh, an email. Who would have thought? Hi, this is Bit in the Under. There's this freaky rumor going around that Snag'em holdouts fixed a big snag machine. Do you think it's true? Can you look into it too, Wes? Well, be a good idea to probably check that out, because that sounds unfortunate. So, next time on Pokemon Colosseum, we'll be heading back to Team Snag'em's hideout to investigate their big snag machines. Hopefully they're different than the ones we've already seen. See you guys then.